It disappeared. It disappeared. It disappeared. It disappeared. It disappeared. It disappeared. A fine, full, dignified beard.
So when you have a project like Lotus or rydas, both very, very successful, both very, very popular artists, especially in terms of Lotus, right? With Lotus, you had 5 members of Lotus. So anybody who is in a group situation or has been in a group situation should understand that if you have a group and the group is 5 artists, you should split the money for everything involved 5 ways. Does that make sense to everybody? I would hope so. 5 fucking ways. Okay. Well, that's not what happened with things like Lotus and Psychopathic rydas. What happened with Lotus and Psychopathic rydas was Psychopathic split the money with Jay and Shags, and then Blaze and Twiztid were paid a feature price per track they were on. So instead of them getting a percentage that should have been equal to about 20% each of a 5-way project being split 5 ways, they were receiving, say, $2,500 for a verse, and then receiving that money per appearance and then getting show money. They weren't getting a piece of the merchandise that Lotus was selling. They were being lied to about the amount of Lotus merch that was being sold. And they were getting lied to about money for a long fucking time. Now, that's the thing about these contracts, too, is that most of the contracts I've seen that came out of Psychopathic have certain clauses that say, even if you don't agree with something that we did, we're the final authority on whether or not we have to make it up to you. And I'd never sign a contract like that. I would never allow a clause like that. That basically says, if you got a problem with something that I did, you got to come to me and I got to agree with you that I fucked up. When do you think that happened over there? Never. So instead of getting what should have been tens of thousands, perhaps hundreds of thousands of dollars during the life of Lotus for their participation in the project, Twiztid and Blaze received far less than what Shags, Jay, or the company as a whole received. And that's bullshit, especially with something like Lotus that was so crazy popular. Lotus was one of the most popular fucking things to ever come out of that goddamn house.